She poisoned me because she thought she was going to get a good man to marry just because of material things. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is another time on Confessions. Please, like I say all the time, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to like and share, most importantly, so that everybody can also have access to this particular channel. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think about our stories. Let us build this channel together. Alright, the name is Captain Mebu Sem. You can call me Don Mebu or Mebu for short. Alright, so let us go into this particular story, which is an interesting one, of course. Now, my ex was a childhood friend. We were in the same area during our GHS time. She lost a parent with a younger brother in a trip back to their hometown. She was saved because we were getting ready to write our BEC, so we were all camped in the school. Now, after the accident, my parents adopted her in because none of her family members came looking for her. Our results came and my parents managed to send both of us to SHS. Now, God being so good, we all completed with better grades. But my dad had the strength to send only one of us to tertiary. I wanted to go to the teacher's training, and she also wanted to attend nursing training. I fell in love with her, and so I told my parents to send her first. I'll work and gather money, then I can also go the next year. My dad agreed and sent her to school. 2 years later, I managed to also enroll in a college with the help of my parents. I was in my out program and she was doing her rotation. Now, all of a sudden, this girl changed towards me. She was always moody, but I'll be smiling and laughing when she sees her friends. As naive as I was, I thought maybe I did something wrong. So I informed my mom to plead with her on my behalf. But she told my mom I've not done anything wrong to her. The main issue was this. She was seeing a doctor at the hospital she was working. The doctor proposed to her and promised to marry her. She told the doctor she has no parents, so all they need to do is a court marriage and they are good to go. She was caught between telling me it is over or just leaving. I don't know who advised her, but she poisoned me. We always eat together when we are back from school, but this time after 7, a call came in and she told me it was an emergency from the hospital, so she had to leave. I finished eating the food and I started having severe stomach pains. I couldn't do anything. I vomited all the food I ate and started vomiting blood. Luckily for me, my dad sent my younger brother to come and call me. After he saw me, he called my dad. Now, he first came around and gave me palm nut oil to drink. So after drinking, I vomited the poison before I was taken to the hospital. I was in coma for 2 days, but thanks be to God, I came back alive. She was nowhere to be found. Now, after a month, she was arrested, but my dad billed her after 3 weeks. She confessed of poisoning me because that was the only way she could live without hurting anyone and being ungrateful. After I came back from the hospital, I was afraid to even eat the food prepared by my own mother. I hated women in general, but my mom helped me out of this situation. 3 years in a marriage with the same doctor. One day, she called me crying that she has married a monster. The husband brings women to their matrimonial home, and when she talks about it, he will start beating her up. I blocked her because if I don't take her, I may do something very nasty to her. As we speak, she has not been posted, and also the guy finally divorced her. She was even lucky the court gave her one of the guy's house to live in. I met her last December, and she was in a very bad state. I just gave her something and went away. She is really struggling. And I don't know whether to help her or leave her to continue struggling. What do you think? What advice do you have for me? Well, guys, this is the story of our brother who helped a lady, or I wouldn't say, okay, yes, he helped the lady because he sacrificed his academia or academics so that the lady can go to the nursing training. And after 2 years, he also went. He fell in love with this lady, Everything was moving on smoothly until, unfortunately, the lady encountered a doctor. The doctor promised to get married to her, which he of course did. Got married to the lady, but later started maltreating her after the lady poisoned this young man. A sad story. This young man is trying to have pity on her. Well, you can have pity on her, but what advice do you have for this young man? Because you say I can't say we are so so if that is what she was able to do, who knows what this lady can do the next time. That is the story of our brother. What advice do you have for him? Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to leave a comment. Most importantly, please share so that everybody can also have access to the channel. The name is Captain Mebu. You can call me Don Mebu or Mebu for short. We'll meet again. Until then, stay blessed. It's bye for now.